Sometimes you must yield in order to win, and sometimes maintaining a low place leads you to victory. Pride in excess brings disaster to man. He who knows the measure is satisfied with his position. Friendship is one mind in two bodies. To recognize your insignificance is empowering. If there is no dull and determined effort, there will be no brilliant achievement. When true virtue is lost, good nature appears. When good nature is lost, justice appears. When justice is lost, decency appears. The rules of decency are only the semblance of truth and the beginning of all disorder. Truth uttered before its time is always dangerous. The more you don't have sex, the less you want it. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. Whoever, undertaking a business, hurries too quickly to achieve a result will do nothing. He who carefully finishes his work as he began will not fail. The superior man is modest in his speech but exceeds in his actions. If you aren't afraid of dying, there is nothing you can't achieve. Worry not that no one knows you, seek to be worth knowing. A great man clings to the essential and leaves the insignificant. He does everything in truth but will never rely on laws. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A man with outward courage dares to die, a man with inner courage dares to live. If someone wants to offend you greatly, then it is even worse for him. By remaining true to yourself without seeking to compare and compete, you will achieve universal respect. A long absence of sex turns a person into a neurotic. You cannot open a book without learning something. You will never know your potential if you are afraid to be alone. If you are alone for a long time, soon you will accept loneliness. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? The one who offends you takes away your negative energy and gives you his positive energy. A sage who wants to be above people puts himself below them, wanting to be ahead of them, he becomes behind. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. People of higher morality do not consider themselves moral, therefore, they have the highest morality. Success is as dangerous as failure, hope is as hollow as fear. Try your best to be to others as you would wish to be treated yourself, and you will find that this is the shortest way to benevolence. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. The whole being knows without learning, sees without looking, and attains without doing. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. A trail through the mountains, if used, becomes a path in a short time, but if unused, becomes blocked by grass in an equally short time. Health is the greatest possession, contentment is the greatest treasure, confidence is the greatest friend. The man who chases two rabbits catches neither. There is beauty in everything, but not everyone can see it. Forget injuries, never forget kindness. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings. The way is near, but men seek it far. It is in easy things, but men seek it in difficult things. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. What is evil to one at one time becomes good at another time to somebody else. If you lack faith, then existence does not believe in you. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. The snow goose needs not bathe to make itself white, neither need you do anything but be yourself. Sometimes we see a lot, but do not notice the main thing. Temperance is the first step of virtue, which is the beginning of moral perfection. Happiness is when you are understood, great happiness is when you are loved, real happiness is when you love. When I free myself from who I am, I become who I can be. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. We gain by losing, and lose by gaining. Your life is what your thoughts make it. Never say never, because the days go by so fast, and nothing stays the same. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. Be content with what you have, rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. You are controlled by the one who makes you angry. People are distressed by their inability to do it. The problem, however, is simply that they don't do it. The truth is not always beautiful, nor are beautiful words the truth. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. You can always rise above those who offend you by forgiving them. To complain about an unpleasant thing is to double the evil, to laugh at it is to destroy it. Be attentive to your thoughts, they are the beginning of actions. Attack the evil that is within yourself rather than attacking the evil in others. There is no crime greater than having too many desires, no disaster greater than not being content, no misfortune greater than being covetous. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. Even a loss can turn into a profit, or profit can turn into a loss. Getting something done is like digging a well. You can dig a well 70 feet deep, but if you don't hit water, it's just an abandoned well. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Tell me, and I will forget; show me, and I may remember; involve me, and I will understand. The one who knows and pretends not to know is on top. The one who does not know but pretends to know is sick. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness.